Many candidates lose points in Microsoft 365 Administrator exam because they misunderstand how Microsoft Entra Identity and Access Management actually works. Concepts like MFA, conditional access, and identity roles may seem straightforward until you see how Microsoft tests them in real exam scenarios. In this video, you'll challenge yourself with important practice questions and understand the logic behind the correct answers. If you're preparing for the Microsoft Enterprise Administrator Expert certification, this will help strengthen your exam readiness. In the previous video, we covered deploy and manage a Microsoft 365 tenant. Now we're moving to another key domain, implementing and managing Microsoft Entra Identity and Access. Let's start testing your knowledge. Question 1. An administrator wants to increase account security in Microsoft Entra ID by requiring users to verify their identity using two authentication methods. Which feature should the administrator enable? A. Privileged identity management. B. Multi-factor authentication. C. Self-service password reset. D. Conditional access device filters. Pause the video and try to answer. The correct answer is B. Multi-factor authentication. Explanation: multi-factor authentication, MFA, requires users to verify their identity using at least two authentication factors. These factors can include something the user knows, such as a password, and something the user has, such as a mobile authentication app, SMS verification code, or a hardware security key. Question 2. An organization wants users to access Microsoft 365 only when signing in from trusted corporate locations. What should the administrator configure? A. Conditional Access Location Policy. B. Microsoft Defender Security Policy. C. Exchange Mailbox Audit Policy. D. Azure AD Connect Sync Filtering. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. The correct answer is A. Conditional Access Location Policy. Explanation: conditional access allows administrators to control how users access Microsoft 365 resources. By defining named locations, organizations can allow access only from corporate networks, block sign-ins from risky regions, and enforce additional authentication requirements when needed. Question 3. An administrator wants to allow users to reset their passwords without contacting the IT help desk. Which Microsoft Entra feature should be enabled? A. Azure AD Connect. B. Conditional Access. C. Privileged Identity Management. D. Self-service password reset. Pause the video and choose the best answer. The correct answer is D. Self-service password reset. Explanation: self-service password reset, SSPR, allows users to securely reset their own passwords after verifying their identity. This capability helps reduce help desk workload, enables faster password recovery for users, and improves overall productivity. Quick study tip: many candidates preparing for the Microsoft 365 Administrator exam use Pass for Success practice questions to test their knowledge with updated exam-style scenarios. Practicing questions like these can significantly improve your exam confidence and accuracy. Let's continue. Question 4. An organization wants to ensure that administrators receive elevated permissions only when required and for a limited time. Which Microsoft Entra feature should be implemented? A. Security defaults. B. Conditional access. C. Privileged identity management. D. Microsoft Defender for cloud apps. Take a few seconds to think about this one. The correct answer is C. Privileged identity management. Explanation: Privileged Identity Management, PIM, allows organizations to manage and control privileged roles in Microsoft Entra ID. With PIM, administrators can enable just-in-time access, require approval for elevated roles, and monitor privileged activity. Question 5. An administrator wants to automatically block sign-ins that appear suspicious or risky. Which Microsoft Entra capability provides this functionality? A. Identity protection. B. Microsoft Intune. C. Exchange Online Protection. D. Azure AD Connect. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about the best answer. The correct answer is A. Identity protection. Explanation: Microsoft Entra Identity Protection analyzes sign-in activity and detects potential identity risks, such as unusual login locations, suspicious sign-in behavior, and compromised credentials. Question 6. An organization wants to require administrators to use multi-factor authentication whenever they sign in to the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. What should the administrator configure? A. Exchange online mailbox policies. B. Conditional Access Admin Policy. C. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint Policies. D. Azure AD Connect Synchronization. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. The correct answer is B. Conditional Access Admin Policy. Explanation. Conditional access allows administrators to enforce security policies based on user roles, device compliance, location, and application access. By targeting administrative roles, organizations can require MFA specifically for administrators, significantly improving tenant security. Question 7. An administrator wants users to register their authentication methods for multi-factor authentication and self-service password reset in one place. Which Microsoft Entra feature should be configured? A. Exchange Online Protection. B. Identity Protection. C. Azure AD Connect. D. Authentication Methods. Policy. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. The correct answer is D. Authentication Methods Policy. Explanation. The Authentication Methods Policy lets admins manage user sign-in in Microsoft Entra ID, centralizing settings for Microsoft Authenticator, SMS, FIDO2 keys, and passwordless methods across the tenant. An organization wants to allow users to sign in to Microsoft 365 without entering a password, using secure authentication methods. Which authentication approach supports this requirement? A. Passwordless authentication. B. Basic authentication. C. Legacy authentication. D. Exchange authentication tokens. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. The correct answer is A. Passwordless authentication. Explanation. Passwordless authentication lets users sign in without traditional passwords, using methods like the Microsoft Authenticator app, FIDO2 security keys, or Windows Hello for Business. It enhances both security and user experience in Microsoft Entra Identity Management. In this video, we covered several concepts from implement and manage Microsoft Entra Identity and Access. These are critical topics for the Microsoft 365 Administrator exam. Consistent practice is one of the best ways to succeed in the Microsoft 365 Administrator exam. For more realistic Microsoft certification practice questions, visit Pass for Success, where you can find updated questions designed specifically for Microsoft 365 Administrator exam preparation. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.